Shalom, Taiwan! Shalom! Wow, I'm so happy and honored to be here with you, to cross half the planet, to be here in Taiwan with you, to pray for the peace of Jerusalem, because I honestly feel that this is exactly what we need to have now, to pray for the peace of Jerusalem. You all know that on October 7th, when the terrorists of Hamas came and penetrated our villages and they massacred and they kidnapped and they raped and they burned families alive, you know how they called these atrocities? How do they call this war? They called it the Al-Aqsa flood. Al-Aqsa referring to Jerusalem. Their Jerusalem is Jerusalem of blood, while our Jerusalem is Jerusalem of peace, of beauty, of fulfilling the prophecy of Isaiah that my house shall be a house of prayers for all nations. That's the vision we are here to fulfill. And you know, I keep wondering, because you are a group of lunatics. Right? You know that. You realize you're crazy, right? Why? Because if you would watch any TV channel in the world, you know, if an alien would come from outer space with his spaceship, right? And he would turn on the television on any channel in the world, he'll be certain that Israel is this massive empire, control the entire world, right? Because the world is so obsessed with Israel. Do you know how many people died in Congo in the past year? How many people died in Syria, in Sudan? How many millions of people were displaced? Do you know? But nobody cares about that. Nobody's rallying for them in college campuses in America or in London. Everybody is obsessed with Israel. And you know, as an observant Jew, I keep asking myself, why? I mean, because you know, accusing Israel of committing atrocities, for example, saying that we are committing genocide. I mean, that's such an absurd, because that's exactly the opposite of truth, right? The opposite of truth. We are the only nation on the planet that provides food to our enemies while at war, that risks the lives of our soldiers to protect Palestinians in Gaza because Hamas is shooting them and we are protecting them, risking our own soldiers, and we are accused of committing genocide? So as an observant Jew, I'm trying to ask myself, why, God, why? Why do you do that? What do you mean by that? And I think that the answer is, and this is why you are crazy, okay? I think the answer is that most of humanity, at the back of their mind, they understand that if they would recognize that Israel is good, that the fact that the Jewish people coming back to their homeland after 2,000 years is a fulfillment of a prophecy, it requires them to recognize God. And this is what they're trying to deny. And when you are coming here tonight, group of crazy people praying for the peace of Jerusalem, you are recognizing God. And I want to conclude with the words of the song that you just sang, the first song that we had here tonight. I won't be silent. My God is alive. How can I keep it inside? Thank you for not keeping it inside. Thank you so much.